This video is a brief overview of Chapter 6, Customizing the Desktop and the Start Screen. It is not intended to replace reading the chapter or reviewing the presentations. The control panel is a centralized location where you can customize many system settings. To open the control panel, you can use the search charm, or from the desktop, select the settings charm, then click Control Panel. The control panel is organized into categories that makes it easier to find what you're looking for. Be sure to read about the categories and everything that you can use the control panel for, including system and security, changing sound, removing hardware, and personalization of the desktop. Some of these things can be found elsewhere as well. You can also make adjustments for anyone with disabilities under ease of access. There's a whole part of the chapter at the end regarding ease of access. Some settings appear in more than one place. Some settings only apply to the user that's signed in. Keyboard and mouse properties can be adjusted to fit your style. You can even switch the left and right mouse buttons if it suits you better. You can change your mouse pointer as well as other options in the mouse pointer. You can also make changes to the wheel on your mouse, including the speed of that wheel. There are some settings that work specifically for a tablet when you adjust the mouse and keyboarding settings. Looking at your screen for a long time can cause mood and eyesight problems. By personalizing color, sounds, etc., it can help your eyes and the mood. You can change these from the desktop or the start screen by clicking Settings, then Personalize. You can also make changes by right-clicking the desktop and choosing Personalize. You can change the background from the selected background when it was installed. You can play a desktop slideshow, including your own pictures or one that is pre-installed by Windows. You can also change the window color and the appearance of the window. The display resolution bit can be changed, although it is recommended to use the resolution as it is shown when you receive your display or your monitor or your laptop. Resolution is expressed in pixels of width and height. Pixel is short for pixel element. The resolution choice is dependent on the display adapter card installed. So you have to go by the measurements that are installed. Screensavers are not as necessary as they once were, although their purpose has changed from protection of the images burning into the screen when it was idle to personal protection and privacy. Settings can be adjusted as to how long before the screensaver starts and whether a sign-in screen will appear. You can choose different savers and preview before choosing them. In the exercises in this chapter, you will learn not only about changing the resolution, but you will also learn about the different screensavers. Themes specify a variety of settings, including the picture or background on the desktop, the icons, window appearance, and more. You can make these changes from the Control Panel Personalization window. And as we've learned, you can get to personalization in several ways. Working with desktop icons. Easy and convenient way to launch files and open programs is your desktop icons. You can control the display of the icons to customize for your own convenience. Desktop icons can be hidden by right-clicking in a blank area of the desktop and choosing a different size, or you can also hide them. Large icons. Under View, large icons, mine are medium. You can change them to large. And you can also hide those desktop icons if you don't want to see them. Lots of personal preferences. You can drag icons to move them into different areas, group them maybe by what you're working on. They will align or snap to an invisible grid. You can also use auto grid. This can be done from the View command as well when you right click. You can also sort the icons by name, size, item type, and date modified by going to right click and sort by. And it lines them up. The start screen has two settings that pertain to it alone. You can decide if you want administrative click tiles under settings, the start screen can be personalized, such as using a picture for the lock screen. The start screen tattoo, as it's called, is the background image and color. When you install apps, a shortcut to the app appears on the start screen, as you see here. Any app that I might install extra would appear on the start screen. But I can also add others on the start screen by pinning them. You can change live apps so that they aren't constantly updating, as I mentioned in another chapter, and you can make adjustments to app notifications through your PC settings. And show how many hours I want them to appear for. Pinning a program to the taskbar allows you to quickly access the program as well as its jump list if there is one available. You'll learn two different methods to pin the program to the taskbar as well as how to unpin. So anything that I wanted to pin to the taskbar, I can right-click on it and pin to the taskbar, or I can unpin it from the Start menu. You can also add other items to the taskbar, such as a menu, address toolbar, or a keyboard. The taskbar can also be moved to the right side of the screen instead of the bottom of the screen. And usually if you don't have it locked, you can just drag and drop it over there. The taskbar can also be auto hidden if you want it out of your way on your screen. As you know, you can change the date and time in the system settings as well as synchronizing to an internet server time. This has just been a brief overview of some of the things that you'll learn about in Chapter 6 for customizing the desktop and the start screen. Hopefully, working through the exercises, you will learn how to apply all of these tasks as well as a few others. End of video.